Hey there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you all are doing very well. So let's get a few overall cards first to see how is your person feeling about you overall. Okay, so let's see. Overall feelings towards you. We have the Knight of Coins. We have the Queen of Coins. We have the Sun. So you can have some Leo and Virgo coming through here. Definitely some fire here because this is a fire card. We have the Empress. Wow, more Earth. And we have the Six of Swords. Wow. I feel like this person's super into you, you guys. Magician. And in fact, you make them feel really powerful. I feel like they're starting to really try to put their life together because of you. You're a huge burning inspiration to this person. You are a bright, burning, beautiful inspiration to this person. You're like a fountain of beauty to this person. You guys might be at a distance. They might be wanting to make some travel plans to come towards you, I feel like. Or if there's just any distance between you two, something that is keeping you guys apart, I feel like they're working to bridge the gap to just manifest this union into reality. So they do feel like you are on a little bit of a higher level than them, but they're not a page, they're a knight. They're working their way up through the ranks, and I do feel like they want to work to be your equal counterpart. In fact, like even if they feel like they don't get on the same footing as you one day, I feel like that's okay with them because they just want to, be there for you. They want to serve you in any way they can. So they're okay with you being like kind of above them, so to speak. So yeah, we don't have the Emperor here as well. So this person is just like, wow, I feel like they really like having you on a pedestal. They really do like being of service to you is what I'm feeling here. So I'm going to get some tea leaf cards here before I forget. So for pile one, what else is this person feeling about you? Okay, Apple. Temptation will test you. So interesting. We have like a tree here, kind of looks like a Garden of Eden type thing. So you are maybe this person's greatest temptation right now, or they just feel like you're a very fruitful, creative person. They feel like you guys could just have a very beautiful life together. We have, oh my gosh, more fruit. Whoa, grapes, time to go out and have fun. So they feel like their life is fuller, better, sweeter with you in it. Maybe some of you even eat a lot of fruit, or you have like healthy eating as a focus, and they like that maybe you eat differently than others and they like this about you. Or you're like really strict with your daily habits, or something. You have some kind of interesting routines. We have October. Okay, so something could be coming in October. This could be an important month here. Libra, Scorpio as well. And then we have November, more Scorpio, Sagittarius maybe. So things could really be progressing around these months, or you could have special dates during those months. We have Grasshopper, how cute. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So, whoa, that's interesting because of that Magician card. I feel like you're in capable hands here. Maybe they're good with their hands. Maybe they work well with their hands. So Grasshopper, I think, is also kind of a lucky symbol as well. So it's like, even if there are big obstacles, it's like it's like a hop, skip, and a jump for them. It's no big deal. They're going to make this work. And handshake. Wow, hands. I was just talking about hands. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So maybe you guys, this is still a relatively new connection. And it's like this interesting mix. Like they feel like you're the stranger, but they feel like they've known you forever. It's like a cool mix to them. And then we have the casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So this could be a time of transition for both of you. You both might be moving on to something. You might be really helping them to move on to something new, in fact. They might have been holding on to something. They might have just been really stuck in something that was very painful. And you came into their life and you're making their life much easier, much calmer. I feel like you both have like a pretty calming effect on one another. It's very beautiful. They love this about you. All right, we have fate. This is a destined partnership, so they absolutely feel that you guys belong together. And if they're taking their time, they want to be very sure that they feel you belong together. Here's breaking free, detachment, forgiveness, independence, life path, journey. So this is interesting because of this casket card, feeling like you both might be breaking free from something, moving on toward a future together. I feel like if they haven't really attached themselves to you too much because they are really trying hard to maintain their independence because they do attach too easily to someone that they really look up to. Oh, 333. Another very fruitful creative connection. Alignment with the Ascended Masters. You are protected. Whoa. So this could be, you know, they want to protect you. This could be a very just protected union here. If I came back to you now, I would just hurt you even more. So for a few of you, this could mean this was a, they moved on from you possibly, but they still have a lot of feelings for you. I feel for more of you, this is a situation where they are still, they are in transition. You're both in transition, like moving away from something, and this is the destiny. You guys are moving toward each other. Very beautiful. And this could also mean if they're taking a bit of space or distance from you right now, they haven't been as close and like maybe charming. It's like they're trying to be sure that they don't bring any negative energy into your life. I feel like they just want to be there and offer their help. They want to be really good to you. All right, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So it's like you both have some pretty serious healing to do, especially the tarantula. To me, this feels like a lot of like fear and pain in this card still. It's interesting because we have extremely beautiful cards here. And then we have something a little scary and spooky. Maybe you guys do have that like Scorpio spooky connection, like you connect in the dark or something. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, it could be that this person's very like almost icy because they really are trying to maintain their independence, their boundaries, not get attached to you. I feel like they also want to make sure no one's going to come in and interfere between you two here. So they could be like really playing it cool around you, around others. Even though, look, you light them up like the sunshine inside with this card right here. And here's Shark. All right, so I do feel like this is like a cross ocean connection for many of you. Here's more water coming through with the crocodile. Whoa, I feel like this person really has their eye on you and they're like possessive over you almost. But they do play it cool. They act like they're not. You wouldn't even know. I feel like, oops, just hit the camera. Okay. All right, we have telepathic communication. I feel like this card means that you are constantly on their mind, that they feel very specially connected to you. They feel like they know what you're thinking. They feel like you know what they're thinking. They just feel like merged and meshed with you. It feels really good to them. Here's Love Conquers All. So this goes along with that Magician card, them being like, hey, I'm not going to give up on this. We're going to make this work. Yeah, I'm going to stay optimistic about this situation. We're not going to let anyone take this away from us. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I feel like, yeah, they know you are the one. They are pretty set on you. You know, they know you guys belong together. It's just now a matter of figuring out the practical details. But I feel like this is something they're good at, you know, especially if they're like a Virgo or Capricorn, you know, someone who's just really good with organizing things. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that could be for those of you who maybe you split up with this person, you got a little bit of time apart. You were able to break some codependency patterns, and you guys are just moving on to something much nicer, much calmer. This is definitely the calm after the storm. Sun's coming out here. And here is Luxury, the Four of Cups. This card came out just the other day. All right, so I'm getting like a little bit of laziness from this person or something. They could be kind of stuck in their ways. Or I just feel like it's like they feel they have the luxury of time. Like they're going to take their time with this. They feel like there's no need to rush this. Like they're super still about this. They could also just really enjoy their time alone, just maybe watching TV or something. So yeah, I just get the big message. They don't want to rush. They don't want to rush. And then we have Death coming up here. So when this card comes up in this deck, I feel like this could be saying they could be a doctor or nurse, work in the medical field, perhaps, or just be someone who is just very, very deep, very intense, very serious. So they do take this relationship quite seriously. Okay, what else do we got? Here's the Four of Pentacles. Another four coming through here. King of Pentacles. All right, so this person might have a lot to give to you, a lot to share with you. However, they are hesitant to do that because I feel like they want to be like fully integrated as like a family before they give more. I do feel like they have so much they want to share with you though. They're a really generous person. And then here's the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. King and Queen of Pentacles. We have these counterparts. So right now, I feel like they're trying to be just a knight to you. And, you know, be at your service, be there when they can, do little things for you when they can. But I feel like they're still very guarded, still very much like, I'm not ready to fully step up, but they feel like one day they could, because they do see that you are their match. Like, you're more than worthy of what they have to give. They want to just keep building with you for right now. I feel like you guys do have a good foundation together so far. All right, here's the Ten of Pentacles, and I was just gonna say, I feel like this person will work through any fears. They're not gonna let fears stop them. And I love that Ten of Pentacles is showing up, because this means, you know, they do want a home, maybe family with you. And here's the King of Cups, because they're like, I know in my heart this is what I want. I feel everything with pile one. Look at the Empress is showing up again. Wow. So you really won their heart over. So they knew they wanted to have a home and family with someone they like genuinely care about, genuinely love. So they know there's like the perfect mix of everything with you guys, because they're like, wow, pile one is so much fun. They're beautiful. Maybe they're good with money, or they're successful, or they have some goals that they're really going after. They're talented. They're sweet. This is someone I can care about. You know, maybe you're good with children if that's something that you guys want. And then here's the Knight of Swords. So interesting. This person, it's like they're taking their time, they're going slow. It's like they feel like they have the luxury of time, but then at the same time, with the Knight of Swords, they are nervous that they might lose you, or that they might, I feel like they're also nervous about opening more up about their feelings. I feel they talk over their feelings a lot. They don't open up about them enough. I feel these feelings, if their communication with you changed at all, I feel it's because their feelings just got so deep that they got spooked. And they maybe started getting shorter with you, like with their communication, maybe colder even, because they just have to keep trying this out to see if this will work. But I feel like there's a very strong desire here for you. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. I can't believe how much earth is coming through this. And here's the Two of Swords. They want to make sure you're very decided on them as well. So I feel like that's why we have the luxury of time here, because they want to give you time to be sure that you want them, because they don't want to invest in this only for you to like get your attention, like someone else catches your attention and you run off, because they want to make sure, not saying you would do that, but they just want to make sure that you truly choose them. And here's the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like there is fear of like losing you. There's a lot of like indecision here, because they don't really know like everything about your life. I feel like there's still a lot that they need to know. Maybe they feel like they've only seen more of your public persona rather than your at-home persona. They could be hiding things from you as well. They're afraid to open up about. And here's the Five of Wands. I feel like they're very much keeping it a secret just how much maybe they're internally struggling with this connection. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know what direction to go just yet. They also don't want to lose you at all. So there's like all these conflicting desires around this. And here's the World. So let's see. I feel like they ultimately do plan to get over all of this and make this happen, make this work. All right. Here's I left because you told me to. All right, for a few of you, this could be a divorce situation. I left because you told me to. But what I usually get from this card, when overall it looks like a pretty bonded, positive reading, I get that this person is going to be very, very careful with the commitments they make, because they will not leave you unless you tell them to. They just do not leave someone once they commit. I mean, unless there's like a huge reason to leave someone. But, you know, they're not just going to decide, oh, one day, oh, I'm tired here, I'm tired of this, I'm going, bye. Let me hold you. Yeah, they want to hold on to you for life. And in reverse, I don't want to lose you. So I feel like this is coming up in reverse, because it's just like, if they're being distant with you, it's for this reason. They're trying to feel okay with losing you, for the possibility of losing you. They don't want to be too attached. It could also be that this is just something that they really, really overly struggle with. Two more. Oh, look at this. We have yeah, nah, and then sex, which is the devil card in this deck. So, yeah, I feel like they're really toning down their feelings and their passions for you. They're trying to keep this in like a higher level vibration, like just like a higher purity level. I feel like if they feel like they have lower level desires or something, they don't want to bring you down to that level. So that's could be another reason why they kind of keep you at a distance here. Okay, what else is going on? We have yes. Interesting. We have yeah, not, and then we have yes. So if this person goes into their heart, into their deepest desires, it's a big yes. Like their whole body could be saying yes to this. And really that's a good way of using your intuition, is how does your body feel about something, about someone, you know, tune into all the little subtle aspects of it. Not like the things that are just like necessarily just screaming at you, but just like really listen to all the just the subtle things, subtle cues. Although sometimes your body will scream at you. All right, here's try again later. So what could also be happening here sometimes is, you know, this person, maybe at first it was like a huge yes, like they just were going after you, and then they realized, wait, I got to see if this has staying power. I have to make sure this is real. So they're like, I need to just kind of cool it for a bit, and then we need to try again later to see if that passion, that desire, that love is still there. Did the love grow? So they want to make sure that things are growing here, rather than just a quick, fiery, passionate thing and then it's gone in a few months. So yeah, in a few months things might really shift. Interesting, because if you're watching this at the time this video is released, we have October and November, which are coming up shortly. And speak your mind. So you guys might be having a really honest conversation here very soon, or that's something that's going to very much help progress this relationship. Here's close one door to open another. Interesting, because we do have that you know, casket and hey, let's break free kind of thing. So for a few of you, this could be, again, this is a breakup situation. You guys are going to be moving on to something just perfect for you. This could mean you have to move away from something else to embrace this situation. All right, let's get some message cards here. What might your person say to you, pile one? We have, I made so many mistakes. I'm hiding my feelings from you. Yeah, I feel like this person has gotten very quiet. They're hiding some real deep stuff. And it's safer to keep all this in my head. Wow, yes, for real. And wait for me, I need more time. So I do feel like this is something where it's like worth waiting for. Gosh, that worth waiting for card has not, it used to come up all the time. It hasn't been coming up at all lately. It's so weird. But I think maybe it's would come up in this reading. And of course, I don't mean waiting around doing nothing. I mean, you know, enjoying your life in the meantime, making progress in your own stuff. And, you know, if someone hasn't committed to you, you can certainly stay open to other options. You don't have to like actively go looking, but, you know, at least just let things flow. Just be open to the magic. Okay, I've hurt you because it was easier for you to hate me than to tell you the truth. Okay, this is someone having a very hard time opening up about their feelings. Like a butterfly, I'm growing and changing and finding my true colors in life. I'm finding my wings so I can fly and soon be on my way back to you. We did have a lot of growth and transformation here with this Empress coming through and all the fruit. So this could be a situation that is destined to bear fruit. I'm in pain right now and I miss you, but I need time to heal first. So they are keeping that deeper, darker, heavier energy away from you. I was already damaged when we met. That is why everything got so messed up. Wow. So this person really is going through something. That could be why the Devil card came up here. Everyone tells me that I should move on and let you go, and I just can't and don't want to. And we saw that this person is like not reacting when people mention you. So they're just, I feel like they're not talking about you to others. And this is why, because they don't want people telling them, no, this isn't going to work. You know, no, that's too far. That's too much. They do not want that at all. They're like, don't interfere. Don't tread on me. Okay, let's get a shadow card and a light message. Shadow message. Light message. All right, the shadow message is there is so much I wish I could take back. So that could be either between you two, or this could be something in their past where they wish they could be a different person, a better person for you now. Especially they wish they could be more on your level. They wish they could feel more secure. They feel like they have a lot of insecurities around being your perfect match because they want to be the perfect person for you. And the light message is I can see clearly now. So I feel like part of that's like I can see who you are. I can clearly see that you are like the light of my life, and it makes a lot of sense for us to be together. One more. Interesting. I feel secure that not everything is about me or a reflection of who I am. So they could be starting to grow into that, you know, especially if you've had a lot of patience with them, then they might be starting to trust you more, and they might be starting to find some more security, some more confidence, because like I was just saying, it does seem like they have some insecurities they're wrestling with.